It's a victory for those who don't want to be forced what to write, whether in ink or icing. People who only want cake, not words to be put in their mouth, when they don't agree with the customer's message. Gareth Lee is a gay rights campaigner in Northern Ireland, the only part of the UK where equal marriage is still illegal. A Christian-owned bakery rejected his order. He had to take his business elsewhere. But 5 Supreme Court judges decided this was not discrimination.
Their objection was to the message on the cake and not to the personal characteristics of Mr. Lee or of anyone else with whom he was associated.
2 courts had previously ruled against Asher's Bakery. The £36 cake has now run up legal bills of £500,000.
We always knew we hadn't done anything wrong in turning down this order. After more than 4 years, the Supreme Court has now recognised that, and we're very grateful. Grateful to the judges, and especially grateful to God.
The Supreme Court moved to Belfast for a 2-day hearing on the case earlier in the year. The judges insist the ruling should not diminish from genuine discrimination. But Mr. Lee disagrees.
That made me feel like a second-class citizen, and the judgment today tells me that that's okay.
Back in Belfast, Mr. Lee's fellow campaigners say there are implications way beyond the gay rights issue.
I think there is a fundamental question here as to whether or not a printer printing a particular message is them endorsing that message. The reality is that if you offer a service, you must offer that service to everyone on an equal basis.
At this printing business, they take the view that the customer is always right in what they want written.
It doesn't make you think, if somebody came to me and said, I want a T-shirt that says, I oppose gay marriage, you wouldn't turn that down, even though you get a lot of business from the gay community?
No, I wouldn't.
Because it's business?
It's business, correct.
And you can't afford to turn down business?
Well, yes, correct. That's true too.
It's a sweet victory for the bakers, but leaves a sour taste in the mouths of those who had their cake and ate it. Ian Woods, Sky News, Belfast.